question I wanted to focus on today was how do I learn? And I found that I learn best when I'm close to the Spirit. I'm so grateful to go to BYU Idaho because it's a school where uh, you learn not only about how to be a better teacher, but you also learn how to be a better disciple of Jesus Christ. So I learn best when I'm close to the Spirit. I think I can stay close to the Spirit by reading my scriptures, saying fervent prayers, and serving others or my future students. And as a future teacher, I hope to have my students learn in an atmosphere where they can feel loved and accepted. I can do this by coming to know my students. The more we know about someone, the more easy it is for us to love them. And we can come to know our students, I think, by doing three things. First, I think we can ask our students questions about their lives, know what's going on in their lives all the time. Second, I think we can help with what they're struggling with and learn what they're best at. And the third thing I think we can do is being someone who makes them feel loved. A lot of students, they don't always have that love at home, and I think that's important. I love 1 Peter 1:22. It says, "Seeing that ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren, see that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently." And I think teaching is one of the most noble professions because it is constant service and it requires for us to follow the Spirit in our tuition. So I think that's how we can learn best, is by staying close to the Spirit. At least as teachers, that's how we can learn best and learn the most about our students, if we're praying for them and if we're looking for ways to serve them. The second question I wanted to address was, what is my work as a teacher, as a learner and a teacher? And I think the work of a teacher is essentially to be a learner. As a teacher, you're constantly learning, and you have to be humble enough to realize that sometimes you're not always going to be the teacher. Sometimes the students are going to be teaching you. I love this quote by Terry R. Siemens. He gave it in a BYU devotional address. He said, "The great outcomes of a BYU education are founded in lifelong learning and continuous service." And as teachers, I think we're supposed to be serving, and we're also supposed to be constantly learning. Learning and serving, those are the two main things, I think. I think I can do this by continuing my education and learning and learning from the best books. First, the number one book, of course, is the Book of Mormon, but I think when we surround ourselves with good material and good books and good media, that has a reflection on who we are, and I love that. So the third question I wanted to address is, who am I and what motivates me? And I think what motivates us is what we love, and I love the opportunity to teach. Ever since I was young, I would always be playing teacher with my siblings, and I think I annoyed them sometimes because I was always wanting to play teacher. But I think I want to be able to teach topics that are meaningful and of worth to my students, and that's really what motivates me, is to be the best that I can be. I am motivated by feeling like I can make a difference. And I want my students to feel the same way too. I want them to feel like they can make a difference in the classroom, and that their comments have something to contribute, and that their work has something to contribute, and that they can become whoever they want to become. I love Mosiah 2:17. Most of you know the scripture. It's, "And behold, I tell you these things that you may learn wisdom, that you may learn that when you're in the service of your fellow beings, you're only in the service of your God." And I think this is a great motivator for being a teacher. When we are serving our students, we are essentially serving God. We are helping them become good people, and we are also helping them learn how to learn. And I think that's one of the best things about being a teacher.